Glad to have you with us from Ross-Ade Stadium in West Lafayette, Indiana. EA Sports college football coverage continues with this Week 10 clash. It's the Texas State Bobcats and the Purdue Boilermakers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
It is a beautiful day, but I can tell you it is very cold down here on the field. I see a lot of players putting their hands by the heaters. There's a lot of heaters set up here on the sideline. We'll see how that impacts the game. Keep you posted from down here on the field. Back to you.
We'll see if they can handle the weather in this game. The Bobcats ready to kick it away first. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Wants to throw on first. Escapes the pressure going right. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. They'll guide him out of bounds down at the 25-yard line.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
The Boilermakers can really attack on this second and short. They'll give it to Jared Gibson. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Opening drive of the game, and they're facing 3rd and 1. RPO complete. There he goes. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Looking left. Caught by Smith. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
When I see the defense in man coverage, I'm trying to get my fast guy versus their worst corner, trying to get a great matchup on the outside, take advantage of it to make big plays.
The Boilermakers have their offense in high gear. Fresh set of downs going up top. He's going to take a shot. He's got it inside the 15. Touchdown, Boilermakers! A great catch and run for 6. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. Oh, do you just hate to see it? Blew the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finished it with an explosive play in the passing game, scoring from 47 yards out. And he's going to bring this one out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Offense at an empty set. Jackson gonna throw it. Turns it upfield. Makes the grab and not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
Now not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
The run inside. It's Montgomery. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play.
Defense thinking run all the way, and you can tell they sell out. They stuff the run. Now it's 3rd and short. Will they run again? You're going to force them to pass the football.
Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Turning it on. The 50. He's at the 40. The 20. He's at the 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Texas State.
And that is exactly what they wanted to see. They talked about bolstering their speed at the running back spot. They said this guy could do it. And you get a good glimpse of it early in this football game. Palmer, there's one thing to talk about speed. It's another thing to talk about speed. And that guy takes off, erases some angles, and makes the big play early.
It's so true, David. There's so many really good running backs in the country that can make people miss, but when we see them get into the second level, they always get caught. This guy is a little bit different. And now if you're on defense, that's a big alert. You know, hey, if we don't tackle him, if linebackers miss him, if safeties miss him, and this guy gets in the second level, he is taking it to the house. There's a lot of pressure now on this defense to tackle.
First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Out wide right, it's Fox. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Going with the counter play here.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now softened them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Making the adjustment on the play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Stepping to the right. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that first down.
Fresh center down's going to the air. Shoots it to the left. Incomplete. What a fight for that one in midair, but neither guy could come down with it.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
2nd and long here. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. This time it's complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Keeping his eyes downfield. He's going to run it. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
And I really like the belief and the discipline by this QB because he drops back. He wants to throw the football. He sees it's covered, but he says, I can go get it, and takes off and barely gets enough for the first down. But way to pull the trigger, run it, and run it with authority.
Drops back on first down. Smith with the grab over the middle. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense swarming on that ball. It'll be a turnover. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. We're off to a fast start here. Offenses are humming as we're in the final minute of the first quarter. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Reels it in. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. You know, sometimes even a short gain like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Right side, it's Fox. Runs through a man, and he might have space. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
As a head coach, you love to see your quarterback locked in early in games. And in the first drive, leads the offense down to a touchdown, throws a TD pass, and here he is again, making a really good decision and a very accurate throw to pick up that first down.
Snaps it in the shotgun. And his throw is incomplete.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
Coming to the line for second and goal, and what will be the last play of the quarter. Makes the grab. He's trying to get it in. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've come to the break, and Texas State has the lead, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Making the adjustment. Third and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Touchdown, Purdue! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Oh, man, and the quarterback knew exactly where he was going with this football at the pre-snap. He saw the matchup he liked, and he took advantage of it.
And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. And he's not going to take the touchback. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. On the run, it's Atkins. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up second and 4.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Jackson will throw. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoke the fear of God into this defense, because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
Was looking for more running room but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Wide receiver going in motion. A snap, wants to throw to start this drive. Escapes the pressure to his right. Throwing on the run. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Wants to go up top on second down. Unloads to the right. He'll be thinking about that one. Almost an interception.
Yeah, nice coverage, and you'd like to snag that interception, but there's always a reason why these thoroughbred athletes play defense. And it's usually because of their lack of hands, like you just saw.
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. The Boilermakers decide to call their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. And the Boilermakers will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Trying to get started. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. That gives him 100 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. And the Bobcats just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Grab behind the line. It's Jenkins. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make a miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Hits inside. It's Montgomery. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
This guy has been hard to bring down on this drive for the defense, and the D's lucky there because it was a DB that saved a touchdown. When he got into the second level, he put the Jets on. There were people in the stadium holding their breath thinking he might break it, but this defense up front, they've got to be able to slow him down a little bit.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Got enough space. Touchdown, Bobcats. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
My man, get him the ball. He will do the rest. Catches the football, walks into the end zone. Feed that man the rock.
Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top. And the extra point gives them the lead of 14-13. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wants to throw one first. Rushes on. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, gonna throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Boilermakers decide to punt it away. That last howitzer was nice. How about another one just like it? Trying to take it back. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Jackson gonna throw it. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Long way to go on second down. Looking for space. It's Atkins. Picked up 4 yards, now looking at 3rd and 6. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on third down from the 43. Got a little space. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
Brings up 4th down.
Fourth down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. DB's right up on the receivers. Looking to the big tight end. And is going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs.
It's really early in the game right now, and if it's 4th and short, 4th and medium, maybe I see going for it, certainly. But 4th and long, that's a situation I think you got to punt and just let the game play out. Trust your defense a little bit more.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. First play of this drive. Moving out to the right. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Out of the gun, they'll run it with Gibson. Inside the 35. Brought down at the 31. It is a first down. Timeout called by Purdue. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Fresh set of downs going up top. On the move. Slings it downfield. Way off target there.
This quarterback has got a ton of speed, and it doesn't just help him running the football, but it helps him in the passing game too. You just saw right there how he was able to use that speed and athleticism to buy himself time to at least give him an opportunity.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. This time he's got it. And he's stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the first down. The Boilermakers call timeout, and they will have no more. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. The Boilermakers have it with a 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for the score. He's got it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. He's looking to pass. Going for 6. Touchdown, Boilermakers! Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone.
Coaches talk all the time about finishing halves. Man, that is perfect execution down the stretch. Take the lead, take most of the clock, and you get the ball coming out. Way to close this first half. Great execution.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they tacked on the extra point. So they take advantage of good field position and move it 46 yards. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. Looks like he's going to bring it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Jackson will throw. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Did the work himself. Big gainer there that'll look good in the stat column, but not quite enough to put any points on the board before time expires here in the first half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Interesting first half, fellas, and an eye-opening day here in Week 10 on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with the Navy Midshipmen in their matchup against the number 2 team, the Maryland Terrapins.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
And it's the Midshipmen able to pull off the upset by just a score. Going to be fun to see how this changes up the rankings.
Texas State takes the field hoping to get this drive started. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
make it now 7 straight victories, one of the longest win streaks in all the FBS.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Using his legs, it's Montgomery. He's past the sticks. Turns it on down the left side. At the 30.
Here now some other games.
Touchdown, Texas State. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing, rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
The Boilermaker offense heads out to get this drive started. So as soon as they step on the field here in the third quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. They'll move the wide receiver. Drops back on first down. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Well, I love the effort by the quarterback here. He extends the play. Nothing open right away. There's a little bit of pressure. He gets to the outside, tries to take a shot down the field, just not on the same page with his intended target.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Second down, gonna throw it. Throws to the tight end. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the third down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Third and long coming up. He's changing the play. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield.
And how about the awareness by this guy on third down, a scramble play. Everything's breaking down, but he never panics and also knows exactly where he needs to get to pick up that first down. It's third. I can't slide early. I can't run out of bounds. I'm probably going to have to put my body on the line here and take a big hit and risk that to get this first. That's a big-time leadership play by the quarterback.
He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball.
What a great play by the linebacker. Do you talk about filling a hole? Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Back to throwing, they've got to go a long way. And the incomplete pass had a lot of juice on it.
Well, coming out into the second half, they knew they needed to throw the ball to have success, and they have not yet found a completion here in the third quarter. This quarterback has got to be able to find a way to get himself back in rhythm.
Third and long right here. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. The Boilermakers will bring the punt team onto the field.
Penalty kick away.
I mean, this guy has some serious guts from his own end zone. Coverage was all over him before he had a chance to breathe, and they knock him down deep in his own territory. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Jackson gonna throw it. Out wide left, it's Jenkins. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Across the 25, he's got room. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. The Bobcats, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Cuts it upfield. It's Montgomery. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
That back had nowhere to go. Defensive line ate up the blocks. But how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Purdue will start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. They were forced to punt on their last possession, but this time taking over with spectacular field position. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
I know the offense came into this game expecting to have some success throwing the football, and right after getting a takeaway right outside of the red zone, they try to do just that. The one-on-one matchups are going to be there in this game. That time, though, the defense did a better job making a play, forcing the incompletion.
Quarterback changing the play. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Extending the play. Gets rid of it. Fired in there, but incomplete.
You got to give the defense credit here because they came out here in the second half with the goal of putting the clamps on this passing attack, and they have not allowed a completion yet in the third quarter. This offense has thrown it time and time again. Nothing there.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field, so now a 49-yarder from the right hash. And that is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a single.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Montgomery. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Runs through a tackle. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. Right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Jackson will throw. Makes a connection. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Touchdown, Bobcats. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players. And quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his second touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
Our final quarter is on deck, and it looks as if they are ready to go. So first down will open up the final period. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Second and long here. Looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Upstairs to make the catch. What a play all the way inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 29.
And they're attacking the middle of the field. That's a big gain by the offense. And I know the big fella, I know it takes him a second to get going, but once he gets 8, 10, 12 yards downfield, those are big strides, and it's hard for people to keep up with them. Really nice job getting vertical. Nice play by the offense.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's first and 10. They make the stop, and they had to work for it. A nice little juke, and he'll have 7 on that one.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Second down to the air. Firing toward the end zone. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Well, they're lighting up the scoreboard, guys, because this QB already has over 200 yards passing, and they're not going to stop at this point. They're having success. So the defense, somebody's got to step up and make a play the way that guy did just there. Ball thrown deep down the field. It's you versus the other guy. Who's going to win? Can the defense now turn this thing around?
The chains will move, and they'll have first and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
And the Boilermakers come to the line with a new set of downs. Gibson again. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. It seems so inviting to try to get the ball outside, but this defense is so fast, you just end up running sideways.
And when you don't have any misdirection or something else to look at before you pitch that ball on the perimeter, a lot of times those guys can play even faster. They can see it right now. Those safeties fly up, those corners fly up, outside backers fly up, and get in the play immediately.
Back to pass on second down. Got out of trouble and throws. Grabbed over the middle. It's Harris. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
And here comes money down for this offense. Third down execution is a premium. You work on it all week ad nauseum for these moments when you can execute when the field starts to shrink.
They get him on the ground. The defense knew exactly where they had to stop him, and it's fourth down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the fourth down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big fourth down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Sends it back in motion. Left side is Smith. Touchdown, Purdue! All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Yeah, I tell you what, great job by this offense, great execution. You drive down the field, you get the score. Now what's your two-point play? You practiced it all week. What's your go-to in this moment late in the fourth quarter when you need the two-point conversion?
Now they'll try to tie it up with the too late. He's looking to throw. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
That keeps the score. Texas State 28, Purdue 26. Number 42, set to kick this one.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They want that clock to run. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
You got to give the coaching staff credit because they really do focus all season long on situational football with the lead late in the game. If we're on offense, we're trying to stay in bounds. We're trying to bleed the clock. And after ripping off a really nice run, that guy knew, I've got to get down. I cannot get pushed out of bounds, cannot get tackled out of bounds. Really, really nice job.
Now on second down, and we'll probably see another run, and that might do it if they can get a first down. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Straight ahead, it's Mutt. Ball is loose. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Timeout called by Purdue. It's their second. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. No reason to do anything here except keep it on the ground on 2nd and 5. On the move, it's Atkins. There he goes. He's inside the 40. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to put this one in the vault. The Boilermakers call timeout, and they will have no more. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation.